Oh, Wii U, we hardly know you, but you do give us some fantastic titles. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Wii U games. For this list, we'll be looking at the most successful and well-received titles that were included for the Wii U console. However, we won't be including any remasterings of previous titles, so as exquisite as they are, the HD versions of the Legend of Zelda games won't be making the cut. Number 10, Xenoblade Chronicles X.
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces.
The spiritual successor to the original Xenoblade Chronicles. While the story doesn't quite live up to the rest of the Xeno series, which is why it's only in the 10th spot, the scale, scope, and beauty of the planet Mira, along with the improved gaming mechanics, more than make up for it.
Assault hammer!
Love this!
Flame grenade!
Through the guise of their customizable avatar, players must navigate their new home, while at the same time taking on both extraterrestrial and domestic threats. Throw in the fact that you do this aboard your own personal giant robot and go toe-to-toe with monstrous life forms, and you have a game truly worthy of bearing the name Xeno.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira, come what may.
Number 9, Hyrule Warriors. Who would have thought that The Legend of Zelda and Dynasty Warriors would be a match made in gaming heaven? While his original adventures may not have made the list, Link's departure into the hack-and-slash genre not only mixed hugely entertaining gameplay, but provided more than enough fan service for fans of the green-mantled hero. Whether you enjoy the original narrative featuring a brand new incarnation of Link, or just want to play as iconic characters like Midna and decimate entire armies, there truly is something here to please everyone. Number 8, Pikmin 3. Almost a decade after our last encounter with these bizarre yet adorable little creatures, we were once again propelled to PNF 404 for a brand new encounter. In order to prevent mass famine from consuming their home, 3 Kopate explorers have to take advantage of a horde of Pikmin in order to gather food, overcome obstacles, and eventually find their way off planet. With brand new types of Pikmin and landscapes to provide a much more engrossing single-player campaign, as well as bundles of cooperative multiplayer modes, there's more than enough content here to satisfy longtime fans of the series. Number 7, Super Mario 3D World. Following in the footsteps of the 3DS's Super Mario 3D Land, albeit on a much larger scale, Mario's platforming adventures have never looked more pristine. Blending together 2D and 3D to a fine polish, this entry in the franchise sees Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Toad set off to save the Sprixie Kingdom in order to stop Bowser from getting up to his usual tricks. Supporting 4-player co-op, levels filled with the developer's signature creativity, paying homage to the old while happily showing off the new, this one deserves to stand tall with the best of Mario's exploits. Oh, and there's also an enemy named Meowser. That's just gold, come on. Number 6, Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze. Breathing new life into another classic Nintendo character, this chilling addition to the franchise sees the platformer return to its roots as DK, Diddy, Dixie, and for the first time Cranky Kong take on the Arctic Vikings known as the Snowmads over several islands filled to the brim with multiple enemies and deadly traps, all in glorious high definition. With new characters to lend DK a hand, each with their own new abilities, fantastic level design, and the return of the original musical composer David Wise, this latest entry reminds us all why Donkey Kong Country is among 2D platforming royalty. Number 5, Super Mario Maker. Behold the title that took the gaming world by storm. What was originally conceived as a tool for the Nintendo development team soon became a platform for players around the world to make their own personal levels without any kind of restriction. With the tools to either recreate or mix and match the designs of previous 2D Mario games. Ranging from the original Super Mario Bros. All the way to new Super Mario Bros. U, players could let loose their inner designer and submit them online for other players to have a go at. Rest assured, if crafting courses isn't really your thing, you can dive right in with various challenges to try to conquer as many levels as possible. Be warned though, because some are a bit crazy. Number 4, Splatoon. It turns out that not everything needs to be a sequel to be a success. In this team third-person shooter, players find themselves assuming the form of the most lethal of creatures, humanoid kids who can transform into squids that can swim through ink. With such a ludicrous premise under Nintendo's direction, how could it not be a hit? While there is indeed an entertaining single-player campaign, the real meat of the game comes in its online multiplayer, where players wage ink-based war against each other in unique game modes like Turf War and Splat Zones, which required players to paint the stages in order to win. Needless to say, these modes would not be possible in any other type of online shooter. Number 3, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. The brawler that shows no signs of stopping, this latest addition to Nintendo's greatest slugfest brought with it some awesome new contenders. With the franchise's largest roster to date at 58 characters including downloadable fighters, everything from tournament-style battles, 8-player on-screen mayhem, specific event-oriented fights, and the ability to customize each character is all made available. Throw in the fact that this entry included third-party characters like Cloud Strife, Ryu, Mega Man, and Bayonetta, and you have the best clash of Nintendo's heavy hitters to date. Number 2, Bayonetta 2.
You know, I try to avoid doing this in my Sunday best.
We're pretty sure that fans flocked to the Wii U system after discovering that the Umbra Witch's second outing wouldn't be taking place anywhere else. With a stylish and sexy as hell new look, Bayonetta finds herself once again tussling with the forces of Paradiso and Inferno, this time taking on the mysterious masked Lumen and the villainous God of Chaos. Thanks to the incredibly deep combat system, special Nintendo costumes that change up the gameplay, and some of the most epic boss battles gaming has ever seen, Bayonetta 2 makes a very strong case as one of the best hack-and-slash games ever made.
Now it's time to be naughty.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1, Mario Kart 8. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. Boasting all the dynamic level design that made every entry in the franchise such a phenomenal hit, nothing reflects the Wii U's best than taking your favorite Mario character and burning rubber in stunning high definition across 48 of the most fast-paced and downright crazy racetracks ever devised for the series. Out of all the entries on our list, this right here is the game that no Wii U owner should go without. Whether you're looking to score first place in every tournament, having a party night with your friends, or just testing your skills online, Mario Kart 8 is easily the best Mario Kart game and the best game for the Wii U. Do you agree with our list?
Beautiful.
What do you think are the greatest Wii U games? With new top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Hey, wait a second! I ain't done here!